Today, we're here to talk about 3 products that have become essential in our lives: iPhone, AirPods, and Apple Watch.
This is the new Apple Watch Series 8. It features a big, brilliant, always-on display with narrow borders that push the screen right to the edge. It's swim-proof, dust-proof, and crack-resistant.
Utilizing the new temperature sensor in Apple Watch Series 8, you can now receive a retrospective estimate of when you ovulated. Series 8 has a unique 2-sensor design. There's one temperature sensor on the back crystal near your skin, and another just under the display. This design improves accuracy by reducing bias from the outside environment. The temperature sensing capability on Series 8, plus heart rate and log cycle data, come together to give you a detailed view of your cycle.
Apple Watch Series 8 can detect if you were in a severe car crash. When a crash is detected, it will automatically connect you with emergency services, provide your location, and notify your emergency contacts.
We developed 2 new motion sensors for Series 8, an improved 3-axis gyroscope, and a high G-force accelerometer. The new accelerometer is capable of measuring up to 256 Gs, allowing it to detect the extreme impacts of a crash.
Apple Watch Series 8 still has all-day, 18-hour battery life. But sometimes, like if you're on a long flight or without a charger for the night, you need to preserve battery life. To help with that, we're introducing low power mode, which can give you up to 36 hours of battery life on a full charge. Apple Watch Series 8 will be available in 4 colors of 100% recycled aluminum: Midnight, Starlight, Silver, and Product Red. And in 3 stainless steel finishes: Silver, Gold, and Graphite. That's the incredible new Apple Watch Series 8, with temperature sensing, retrospective ovulation estimates, crash detection, and international roaming, on top of best-in-class health features like blood oxygen, ECG, and sleep tracking. Apple Watch Series 8 will start at $399 for GPS and $499 for cellular. You can order today, and it will be available September 16th.
Next, let's talk about Apple Watch SE. The new SE will be available in Silver, Midnight, and Starlight, all in 100% recycled aluminum.
Like workout and activity tracking, it's swim-proof, it has high and low heart rate notifications, emergency SOS, and fall detection. SE also includes the same motion sensors as Series 8 to support crash detection. And with AirPods, you can listen to your music anywhere, all at a more affordable price, starting at $249 for GPS and $299 for cellular. You can order it today, and it will be available on September 16th.
This is Apple Watch Ultra. The titanium case extends up to surround the flat sapphire front crystal, protecting it from edge impacts that can occur during extreme activities. And at the center of the 49mm case is our biggest, brightest display ever in Apple Watch. We also added a new button, the Action button, in high contrast international orange. It's customizable and gives users quick physical control for a range of functions. The digital crown has a larger diameter and coarser grooves, and the side button stands proud of the case, both designed to be used while wearing gloves. And the audio system excels when you're out in the elements. We added a second speaker for increased volume. 3 strategically placed microphones and advanced software help ensure voice clarity on calls, even in windy conditions. It gets up to 36 hours of battery life on a single charge. And Apple Watch Ultra can even get up to 60 hours of battery life for a multi-day adventure using a new battery optimization setting coming later this fall.
The orienteering view includes compass waypoints to mark a position, like the location of the trailhead or your tent. And they can be quickly added using the Action button. And if you get lost or disoriented, Backtrack uses GPS data to create a path of where you've been so you can easily retrace your steps. And it turns on automatically in the background when you go off the grid, just in case.
With a 49mm titanium case, precision dual frequency GPS, a customizable Action button, long battery life, a built-in depth gauge, the biggest and brightest display, up to 2,000 nits. All models of Apple Watch Ultra will be $799. You can order it today, and it will be available starting on September 23rd.
Now, let's turn to AirPods.
At the heart of Airpods Pro is our brand new H2 chip. These advances come together in a magical way with spatial audio, which takes the listening experience to the next level. With iOS 16, you can use the TrueDepth camera on iPhone to create a personal profile for spatial audio, because the way we all perceive sound is unique based on the size and shape of our head and ears. Another feature our users love is active noise cancellation, which has been a game changer. It reduces unwanted noise so you can better hear your favorite song while on the go. To create a next-generation experience, H2 delivers advanced computational audio previously unable to run on a device of this size. This, combined with optimizing the placement of the acoustic vent and microphones, now enables up to double the amount of noise canceled over the original AirPods Pro. A great in-ear fit also helps to provide passive noise reduction. With a new extra small ear tip, even more people can enjoy and comfortably wear AirPods Pro throughout the day. When you want to be connected to the world around you, there's transparency mode. With the power of H2, we're taking this experience to the next level with adaptive transparency, which dynamically reduces the volume of harsh environmental noise like heavy construction. This is made possible because it processes at 48,000 times per second to react instantaneously to any high decibel noise you are exposed to. The force sensor on AirPods Pro brought the capability to play or pause media and answer calls to keep you in the moment. Today, we're taking that convenience even further by introducing touch control, which adds a capacitive sensing layer so you can adjust volume with a light swipe up or down. The new AirPods Pro with H2 are not only more powerful, they are far more power efficient, delivering even longer battery life. Now, you will have up to 6 hours of listening time from a single charge, which is a 33% increase over the original AirPods Pro. With the new AirPods Pro, if you happen to misplace the charging case, precision finding will help you navigate directly to it with U1 technology. We have also added a speaker to the bottom of the case to help you find it by playing louder tones. To make charging easier, in addition to the Lightning cable, you can now use your Apple Watch charger, as well as MagSafe or other Qi-compatible chargers. And with the addition of a lanyard loop to the side of the case, your AirPods Pro will always be within reach. These are the breakthrough second-generation AirPods Pro powered by H2. The new AirPods Pro are available for $249, and you can order on September 9th. They're available on September 23rd with free engraving, including Memoji.
So let's take a look at the new iPhone.
The popular 6.1-inch size of iPhone 14 is joined by the new, larger 6.7-inch size of iPhone 14 Plus. Both models have the gorgeous Super Retina XDR display with OLED technology that supports 1200 nits peak HDR brightness, 2,000,000:1 contrast ratio, and Dolby Vision. They come in 5 gorgeous colors: Midnight, Starlight, a great new shade of blue, a strikingly elegant purple, and a truly eye-catching product red.
It has a new 12-megapixel main camera with a larger sensor and larger pixels at 1.9 microns. It has a faster f1.5 aperture and sensor shift OIS for a powerful main camera upgrade and takes stunning shots everywhere. iPhone 14 has a new TrueDepth camera. It has a faster f1.9 aperture for a 38% improvement in low-light capture for photos and video. The new front camera has autofocus for the first time, so it can focus clearly at multiple distances. This is action mode. It uses the full sensor with more overscan when you're in the middle of the action. Simply toggle it on for great-looking, smooth video without having to carry extra gear like a gimbal.
Emergency SOS via satellite. Unlike stationary cell towers, communication satellites are hundreds of miles above the Earth and flying at over 15,000 miles per hour. To connect to these satellites, you need to be outside with a clear view of the sky. So we created a unique user experience that shows you where to point your phone to establish a connection and stay connected as the satellite moves. Standard messaging protocols are not designed for satellites' limited bandwidth, so we created a custom short text compression algorithm to reduce the average size of messages by a factor of 3. Thanks to this algorithm, it can take less than 15 seconds to send a message if you have a clear view of the sky. In other conditions, such as light foliage, it may take a few minutes. And since each message can take some time, we knew a standard back and forth conversation would take far too long for an emergency situation. We worked with emergency experts to surface the questions they're most likely to ask, and we provided the most common responses for you to choose from with just a few taps. So if you're out on a long hike, you can use the Find My app to share your location manually via satellite. This lets your loved ones know where you are without you even sending a message.
With powerful new cameras, photonic engine, action mode, A15 Bionic with a 5-core GPU, emergency SOS via satellite, crash detection, and the larger 6.7-inch display size with the best battery life in an iPhone, and so much more. iPhone 14 will start at just $799. This is the same starting price as last year's iPhone 13, but with so much more capability that sets a new standard for iPhone. An iPhone 14 Plus starts at just $899, bringing the larger 6.7-inch display and the best battery life to more people than ever. iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Plus are available for pre-order starting on September 9th. iPhone 14 will be available on September 16th, and iPhone 14 Plus will be available on October 7th.
They come in 4 gorgeous colors: a new space black, silver, gold, and this all-new deep purple. iPhone 14 Pro introduces a new front design that is sure to become iconic. It starts with the new TrueDepth camera. We redesigned all components to fit into a smaller size, using 30% less area. We put the proximity sensor behind the display for the first time. With this change, we reconsidered how you interact with your iPhone. Throughout the day, you experience different types of alerts and notifications. And these are often happening while you're doing other things on your iPhone.
We're calling it the Dynamic Island. So now, when you receive an alert, the Dynamic Island expands to notify you. Our ambition is to clearly convey the information and present content and controls without distracting from the app you're in. This works across the entire system for things like confirming your AirPods are connected, muting, or starting a charge. Each alert has its own personality, and it's been designed with its own unique character, making it easy to identify at a glance, like when you're using Face ID or tapping your iPhone in transit locations. The Dynamic Island also displays ongoing background activity, like when you're playing music. When you swipe to go home, the Music app gracefully morphs into the Dynamic Island, always staying active and visible. And we've even designed it to show the current album art. It's also completely interactive. You can tap and hold to expose more options, or tap to go back to the app. So now when you're on a call, you have easy access to controls without leaving the app you're using. We've designed all these animations to feel fluid, lively, and highly responsive. The Dynamic Island is always live and active, heightening the sense of vitality by adapting in real time to show you important information, like your next direction from Maps. And it's always visible for ongoing activities, like when you're using the timer. We've designed Live Activities, a new feature on the iOS 16 lock screen, to work seamlessly with the Dynamic Island, including support for third-party apps. So you can keep track of what's happening from anywhere on iPhone, like following a baseball game without needing to leave the app you're in, or not missing the Lyft ride while texting friends.
Always on display. It's easy to see the time and other important information without raising your iPhone or tapping the display. This keeps essential information available for the moments where all you need is just a glance. This is made possible by a number of new technologies that make the display incredibly power efficient. This display can operate at a refresh rate as low as 1 Hz with a new low power mode. And we further improved our LTPO technology, allowing the display to intelligently dim the entire lock screen. With all these incredible features, the new Super Retina XDR is the most advanced display ever in a smartphone. iPhone 14 Pro is powered by our new A16 Bionic chip. In fact, A16 Bionic is the fastest chip ever in a smartphone. The competition is still working to catch up with the performance of A13, which we first introduced with iPhone 11 3 years ago. The new 6-core CPU of A16 is generations ahead. It's up to a whopping 40% faster than the competition. The CPU uses our best-in-class Fusion architecture, which delivers both leading performance and leading efficiency. Our 2 high-performance cores are faster and use 20% lower power compared to the A15 Bionic. And most daily tasks can be handled by our high-efficiency cores. At the same performance level, these new efficiency cores use 1/3 the power of even the best efficiency cores from the competition.
A 48-megapixel camera with a quad-pixel sensor.
Even with industry-leading performance, new Pro camera system, and always-on display, iPhone 14 Pro delivers all-day battery life. So that's iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max. The dynamic island and always-on display introduce new ways to experience iPhone. Powered by the A16 chip with the new 48-megapixel main camera, beautiful new finishes, crash detection, and emergency SOS via satellite, this is the best iPhone we've ever created. iPhone 14 Pro still starts at $999, and iPhone 14 Pro Max at $1099, with storage options up to 1 terabyte. You can pre-order both models on September 9th, and they will be available on September 16th. This is our most incredible iPhone lineup ever, including iPhone 13, iPhone 12, and iPhone SE starting at just $429.
Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.